go to Leroy real quickly. Leroy, go ahead.
Oh, man, we got a few things. What you just said about the Fannie Willis case and Bernie, kind of just throwing that thing away by charging her, not really charging her, but giving her the wrong set of circumstances so it could go away if she just doesn't, take care of it in the manner she should. It's very similar to what is happening with the Bragg case and Daniel Penny. I mean, you charge him with something he likely shouldn't have been charged with,
right.
But how he dismissed it makes the other charge go away, and you're doing him a favor.
Right.
And look, I get.
Hey, I got. Hold on, Leroy. Hold on. Hey, I got to go to my guest, Ricky Brown. Ricky, you there? Ricky, you there? Hello.
Yes, sir, Shelly. How are you?
Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Let's get right to it. Joe Biden, the Democrat president that everybody loves and cherishes, is handing out pardons, it seems like, to anybody and everybody. Yet he's leaving out a large number of people. Tell us about that.
Well, first of all, we need to go all the way back to the 94 crime bill. I was convicted of the 94 crime bill. No drugs, no phone tap, no nothing, just strictly hearsay. So that law locked up over 4 million black men and women, and it just destroyed so many communities. So I'm a victim of that.
And for the record, he's an author of that bill.
He is the author of the bill. He wrote the bill, and to see that was very, very heartbreaking. To see him pardon his own son for some of the same crimes that I was roommates with, of men that have, for less crimes.
Right.
I had one guy. He had $10 worth of crack. He was my roommate. He had gotten 30 years. I think that young man may be still there.
Right.
So just to see that is very, very heartbreaking. It just shows that there's two tiers of justice in this country.
And so
I've asked for a pardon. Me, myself, and 10 men that we have, just asked for a pardon because even him himself has admitted that this is wrong.
Right.
Now, and he knows it's wrong because he pardoned his own son.
Right. So let me ask you this, Ricky. But he's also talking about preemptive pardons for Fauci. More importantly than that, one thing that's so egregious to me is the fact that Al Sharpton, of all people, has asked that he pardon Marilyn Mosby in Baltimore. And I'm thinking to myself, you talk about the number 4 million. What about men like you and women out there that really need to pardon? Why are you focused on Marilyn Mosby?
Well, man, I served 13 years in prison behind that same crime bill, and to see that, and I'm home now, able to raise a family here with my 1-year-old son now. It's just disturbing, man. I mean, we've got to get better in this country when we see people who are being pardoned for the same crimes that millions of African Americans have spent decades of prison time. It's just, I'm looking at it, man. I've asked for a pardon. Several of my friends from the 94 crime bill have asked for a pardon. To see people.
Have you gotten any response?
That, no, we have not gotten any response. So it just shows, man, the Democratic Party is broken. And to see that is people are just waking up and just realizing, man, that running behind the Democratic Party is taking us backwards. I mean, that simple law took us back over 400 years.
Right.
I mean, you locked up over 4 million
broke up families.
And women,
exactly.
And we only had over 800,000 slaves in 1860.
Crazy, man. What I find crazy, Ricky, is that they're literally defending the pardon of Hunter Biden. They're literally cheering for preemptive pardons for Fauci and Liz Cheney and Adam Schiff. But nobody within this party that begged for black votes for the last 15 to 20 years is talking about pardoning people like yourself. And I think that is just absolutely disgusting.
It is disgusting, man, and it just shows you how black people have been deceived, and the Democratic Party have been deceiving people in the African American community for decades. And I'm so happy to see the Trump administration coming into office and just changing this, man, because this has been going on so long. So many lives have been destroyed. I mean, I've known men have came home after that 94 crime bill and actually killed themselves.
Right.
So some have survived, like myself. Some didn't survive, and some are still there. And something has got to be said about this. And just to watch the Democratic Party, who supported Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, just simply don't say a word.
Absolutely, my man, Ricky Brown. We will keep your story ahead in front of everybody, all these politicians, and we will get something done. I promise you. And love you very much. And give that little one a kiss for me, my brother.
You got it, man. This is my man, and I'm going to make sure that he is grown to an age, man, where we can make a difference. And I think with the Trump administration, a young man like him, he's 18 months now. So a young man like him have a chance at life where I didn't have.
My man. God bless you, Ricky Brown. We'll talk soon.
Thank you, sir.
Shelley Winter Show.